Hey everybody, it's Brian, and I'm just here to just go over some of my favorite games for the Super Nintendo. I have quite a few, but these are just a few of them that I really enjoy. At the end, I have something really special in my Super Nintendo collection, and I'll cherish forever. I'll show you guys that. Basically, this is the original model I got when it first came out that summer. I think it was August or September of '91 the Super Nintendo came out. I'm not too sure. But it was that summer, or it was oh God, my birthday was in November, so I got a Christmas or a birthday party, got the money for it. So it might have been around, I got it around December, so it was actually Christmas that year it came out, I got it. You can see it's a little different color, and that's because mine yellowed, so I actually touched it up with some um, plastic paint that you just spray on and it adheres to the plastic. I actually picked too bright of a color though, but I don't mind it. And this is my Model 2 SNES that I got. I actually like playing on this. It doesn't have S-Video, but it's a lot smaller and a lot lighter. You can see how much smaller it is compared to the other one. I'll go over some games now that I have for it. And these are just some of my favorites. I have quite a few Super Nintendo games, but these are the ones that I really like. Start off with this one. This is Secret of Mana, and this is based on a Japanese series called Sekita Sensu. And this is actually the second game in the Japanese series, Sekita Sensu 2, that we got, called Secret of Mana. And it's a multiplayer RPG. You can control somebody else controls the other two characters, or if not, you can play the other two are controlled by you. And I love the old packaging on it, and the manual in here is one of the best manuals you'll ever see for a game. Full color. It came with a nice map. Just beautiful game. And this is one of those games that I'll always remember playing. And I should pop it in actually and replay it because I don't even know if my save file is still around. But to show you the manual for this, let's flip it this way. I mean, it's quite. You don't see manuals like this anymore. I mean, this is just beautiful. Look at this. It's like clay models. All the spells. Just beautiful. Little walkthrough of the first part. Just great. And it also came with a nice poster and map. Here's the whole island. So on this side you got the map. And the poster here. Pretty nice. Just the poster. The map. One of Square's Super Nintendo era was one of the best eras for RPGs. And yeah, that's Secret of Mana. That's one that I'll always treasure forever. And I really have fond memories playing this game. Okay, moving on to another game. I thought when I first got this was a sequel to, or somehow related to Secret of Mana, but it wasn't. It's actually Secret of Evermore. It was Square Enix's first U.S. produced game, I believe. Produced entirely by Square USA. And it was basically a kid in a time-traveling adventure, and these people have dreams, and he goes into their dream worlds. It's similar to Secret of Mana, but you don't have as many characters, and it's more U.S. kind of Western kind of style. It's a Japanese role-playing game, but you can tell it was developed by U.S. developers. If you want to see more about this game, Rue from Clan of the Grey Wolf did a great review on this on the 16-bit Gems. I highly recommend you check it out. Also, another one of my favorites is, I got this game. I have fond memories of this game too. Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Everybody knows about this game. It's my second favorite Zelda in the series. The first is my favorite. This one is my second favorite. You see, it came with a good manual as well. So it came with all this stuff, and this is when games came with the little tip book, came with this map of Hyrule. The instruction manual for this is just gorgeous as well. I just like looking through these. Every time I get these games out, I'm sorry, I just have to look through these instruction manuals. I haven't played this in years, and I should act, like I said for Secret of Mana, I should just go through and see if my save file is still there. Look, I actually checked it off. Oh, something sticking there. Okay, actually checked off what I did. So you have like Escape from the Light World, Dark World. Like these are all like tips that they gave you with it. It contains answers. You're not supposed to open it until you're really stuck. And also came with this beautiful map. So let's get this out of the way. I'll show you the map it came with. So on this, you got the layout of the first 3 palaces in the game. The Eastern Palace, Desert Palace, and Mountain Tower. And you go here to get the 3 pendants to pull out the Master Sword. I'm sure everybody's played this game and you know exactly. This is the Light World map. And this is a gorgeous map. I kind of wish I could photocopy this and put this on my wall. I mean, a lot of these older maps had all the, like, here's where the first, where's the first? The Eastern Palace is right here. The second palace and the third is up here, I believe. And then you go to the Lost Woods and you get the Master Sword, and you can fight Arganim, and then you go to the Dark World, and then the game goes from there. That's what. So yeah, Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Everybody's played it. I can't say any more about it. If you have a Super Nintendo, you pretty much have to own that game. It's Zelda at its best. The next one we got is a game that everybody knows. I think everybody's played it. And the internet has made this game super famous. It's a Square Enix project with the creators of Final Fantasy. Oh no, I'm sorry. It was a joint project between the artwork of Akira Toriyama and Dragon Quest and some other main people, and actually Chrono Trigger. And everybody's played this game. It's a great game. I can't say anything more about it. Other than I love Akira Toriyama's artwork. I'll add to that the artwork made the game, and I like having a silent protagonist that doesn't talk. And this came with a nice map too. I actually have the poster. I think I actually have the poster hanging on my wall. But it came with an awesome, not map. It came with an awesome map and awesome instruction booklet as well. I have the poster hanging on my wall, but it came out with an awesome... I read this so much as a kid. I remember when my dad picked this up, I asked him to pick it up, and it was a hefty pickup. It was $80 when it came out. And I remember getting this and being just amazed at it. I played the heck out of this, and once I beat it, you could New Game Plus it, and I beat it again, beat it again, beat it again, until everybody's stats were leveled out. One of my favorite characters is actually Ayla. I really like her. She's really powerful when you level her up. Just a beautiful manual. So yeah, that's Chrono Trigger. I'll also actually show you the maps that this game comes with. Very, very good maps. This one is of... I actually had this hang... Oh, I guess I don't have... This is a cool poster. I should hang this one too. But this is of the campsite scene. If you remember in the game, when you first meet Robo and Luca and... Oh, actually, Ayla's here, but there's a scene in the game where they're all camping out. And this is that scene. Really cool. I should actually hang this up. And here's the different times, not really maps, but an overview. Because the maps in this game, that's the only disappointing part about this game. The world was, like, you could time travel, but the worlds weren't too big, which I was kind of disappointed in. What else? Oh, there's one more map. And that is this one here. And this is the famous one on the DS cover, where Marl is doing attack on his sword, fire sword. And this map has the rest of the areas. medieval, the end of time, which was really cool. I love that guy with the bubble out of his mouth. Forget his name. Guru of Time. So that is Chrono Trigger. And there's numerous ones I could go on, but these next two are very important to me. And even more so because of what they entail and what I have special on them. Okay, the first one is a game, one of the first RPGs other than Dragon Warrior that I played. Dragon Warrior and Dragon Warrior 2 and 3 and 4. And that's Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 4, actually, in Japan. And it's signed by Noboru Uematsu himself. He came to MagFest this year, and I was lucky enough to go there and get it signed. And it was so much of a treasure for me that I have this in my collection. I was so giddy. I was like a 10-year-old kid meeting this guy because his music was ingrained in my memories growing up as a kid, and I was so happy to meet him. Nice, so ecstatic. This, and also when I was there, I got him to sign this. And this is Final Fantasy 3, Final Fantasy 6, signed by Noboru Uematsu. And this game's music is by far, between it and Final Fantasy 2, I don't know which one's my more favorite, but they both have special places in my heart, and a lot of that is because of the music. And to get him to sign this, I was so ecstatic and happy. And to get these two games signed by him, I'll treasure that forever because, that's just everything to me, his music. You can see I actually waited 3 hours in line, and he was one of the first, or 2 hours the first time, and you can see his signature's real nice. Then I went back in line and waited another 2 hours, and then see how it got even worse, because he signed so many autographs. I think last time this one I got signed at like 10, and this was like at 1 o'clock that I got this one signed. So he was signing autographs for hours. Let's open up Final Fantasy 3 and see what's all in here. I haven't opened or played these games in a long time. Okay, so here we got another great instruction manual. All the espers, armor, just everything. Player's guide, and I used to have the player's guide. I can't find it anymore. There's a really nice player's guide, though. There's an unofficial one and an official one. There was one that was like in black and white. I had the color one. And then they had the actual World of Light. First part of the game is like World of Light. Let me zoom out. And this is the World of Light Balance. It's called World of Balance. I forgot. And then when Kefka messes with the statues, all heck breaks loose. And you have, turn it up this way, the World of Ruin. Second half of the game. So I love these old maps that come with the games. So yeah, that's Final Fantasy, that's 3 and Final Fantasy 2, signed by the man himself. And these are the highlights of my SNES collection. And like I said, the Super Nintendo is one of my favorite systems of all time. It maybe edges out the NES just a little, but not by much. It's hard to pick, though. There's so many good Super Nintendo games, and these are just a few. And I'll see you guys again. This is Brian. Have a good one.